We are now officially in 2020, and you know what? Xbox is going to have an absolute massive year. From the launch of the next-gen Xbox Series X to games like Ori and the Will of the Wisps and the juggernaut known as Halo Infinite, there is so much happening in 2020 that I decided to make a video showing and telling you guys exactly what to expect for next year. So let's get into it, shall we? What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. Hope everyone's having a great Friday, a good start to the weekend. And if you could do me a favor, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. For a lot of people, 2020 will be forever known and remembered as the year Microsoft dropped the big black monolith, aka Xbox Series X. But there's more going on in the world of Xbox than just next generation. There are tons of games coming from their first party, almost one every single month. There are huge third-party games dropping in the early part of the year, and there are going to be some big updates to services like Xbox Game Pass and xCloud, and I wanted to cover all that right now. And we're going to start with Xbox Game Pass for console and PC because Microsoft surprised everybody today with the shadow drop of Grand Theft Auto 5 for Xbox Game Pass console. In addition to GTA 5 joining Xbox Game Pass, we already know that all of Microsoft's first-party published games join the service on day one. And as announced at XO19, all of the Final Fantasy games will be joining, as well as the debut of the Yakuza series with Yakuza 0, Yakuza Kiwami 1, and Yakuza Kiwami 2 sometime early this year. I can't wait to see how Game Pass evolves, and maybe this will be the year that we get a big AAA game like Cyberpunk day one into the service. But moving on from that to the games, there's really not much coming out in January, but starting in February, the game onslaught begins with February 4th, Zombie Army 4. February 12th brings us Darksiders Genesis, the fourth game in the Darksiders series that's already out on PC, and this one you can actually play in two-player co-op. February 18th brings us the remasters of Bayonetta and Vanquish, two of the best action games from last generation. But man, the hits start coming in March and they don't stop, because on March 11th you have Ori 2, aka Ori and the Will of the Wisps. I have been waiting for this game for what seems like forever, and I absolutely feel that this game will be a Game of the Year contender. I am dying to get my hands on it. And on March 20th, we have the return of the Doom Slayer in Doom Eternal, a game that was originally supposed to come out in November of this past year, but now is coming out in March, and it looks spectacular. And then March 24th brings us Ninja Theory's first game under Microsoft, the 4v4 combat brawler Bleeding Edge. April perhaps might be one of the best years in Xbox history, as we have the release of Resident Evil 3 on April 3rd. And if the quality of Resident Evil 2 is anything to go by, Resident Evil 3 will definitely be in the Game of the Year discussions. But on April 16th, we have the juggernaut CD Projekt Red releasing potentially their next masterpiece, Cyberpunk 2077. Everything shown from the game looks incredible. And oh yeah, they had perhaps the best gaming moment, the best surprise of the entire year, when during E3 2019, Keanu Reeves took the stage to tell everybody that they're breathtaking. And then on April 28th, we have the spin-off Gears Tactics from Splash Damage with the 40-hour campaign in the vein of XCOM, coming to PC first, but eventually Xbox consoles down the road. Could it be an Xbox Series X launch title? Stay tuned for that. But during the month of April, we also have the release of a new Minecraft game, Minecraft Dungeons, which is very reminiscent of the Diablo series, and quite frankly, I cannot wait to play this 4-player co-op game, as it looks like it's going to be a blast. Moving on to the month of May, we have Marvel's Avengers from Square Enix and Crystal Dynamics launching on May 15th. I know a lot of people will love this game because the MCU craze is in full effect, but if I'm being honest, the footage I have seen of the game hasn't really impressed me much, but I will still be there day one to play it. And on May 19th, we have inXile's first game under Microsoft, although being published by Deep Silver, and that is Wasteland 3. Phil Spencer really heaped some praise onto the game at the end of XO19. They closed the show with it, and hopefully the game turns out really good. And this is a little bit of my speculation here, but I fully expect May to be the month where Xbox invites the media to Redmond and officially reveals everything surrounding next generation, the Series X specs, some of the games that might come with the system, the look and name of Xbox Lockhart, the cheaper of the next generation Xbox systems, and then we move into June, which is E3 2020, the event that is probably Microsoft's biggest and most important one in quite some time. Not only will we finally know the release dates of Xbox Series X and the price points, but this is where we'll get information about the launch titles, as well as get a look at the future of what Xbox is planning. Will we finally see Fable? Will we finally get a look at what the initiative is making? What about Obsidian's next big RPG project? And of course, all the big third-party surprises will be there on June 7th when Microsoft takes the stage to tell you why you need to pick up Xbox Series X. But of course, back to the games, we have a bunch that don't have a definitive date yet, so it's just marked for 2020, starting off with Microsoft Flight Simulator, a game that is coming to PC first and is absolutely breathtaking, might be the best looking game I've ever seen. Then we have Obsidian's Grounded, which is their Honey, I Shrunk the Kids take on the survival genre, launching an Xbox game preview. We have Wasteland Remastered, we have Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition, Psychonauts 2, Phantasy Star Online 2 launching in the spring. That'll be big for all you MMO fans out there. We have Dontnod's next narrative game, Tell Me Why, launching in the summer through Xbox Global Publishing. And then we have Crossfire X from Smilegate with the campaign done by Remedy, who recently has released Control, Quantum Break, Alan Wake, but we don't know when those games are actually coming out. And some other third-party games that we know are announced coming to Xbox but don't have dates yet. Ubisoft, they announced Gods and Monsters, Watch Dogs Legions, and Rainbow Six Siege Quarantine. Those will be coming out sometime in 2020, and assuredly there'll be a new Call of Duty by Activision, there'll be a new Madden and FIFA from EA. Those will probably be revealed closer to E3 because we don't know anything about the end of the year yet, other than November. My speculation, of course, we know Xbox Series X is launching holiday 2020, but if you go by history, they always release in November, and I think it'll either be November 6th or November 20th. I think they'll skip November 13th. So if I'm gonna go for a guess, I will say Xbox Series X releases on November 6th, launching with Halo Infinite and Forza Horizon 5. Who knows what other goodies will be coming with the system, but it's definitely going to be a big moment for the Xbox community. And of course, we have to also talk about xCloud, the ability to stream your games to wherever you want. Currently, it's in beta on Android, but early this year, the beta will be making its way to iOS, and you can definitely expect the service to come to Windows 10 PCs and more countries around the world, and then probably officially launch sometime close to the release of the next generation consoles. You see, 2020 is absolutely packed from new consoles, Xbox Series X, all the way to the first party games, almost one launching every single month. It's gonna be a great year, Xbox fans, and I can't wait to continue to make videos about what Xbox is doing, reviews, sharing my excitement surrounding the brand with you. So if you enjoyed this video, guys, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, share this out on social media, and if you want to be notified immediately when I drop new content, make sure you hit that notification bell. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. Later, guys.